Hi there, this is Albie Costa, and I'm one of the leaders of what we call the Protection Through Gold team, which sort of comes under the banner of the Karatbars business. And as you can see, I'm just walking around in my backyard. You can probably hear the chooks in the background. You know, we live on some acreage here, and you know, it's autumn here in Australia. I guess in America you'd call that fall. Not too sure what you'd call that in the rest of the world, but you can see the leaves on the ground, the beautiful golden leaves starting to fall, and it's just a perfect time of the year. The weather's just fantastic. You know, we've just gone into summer, from summer into autumn, and yeah, the air's just crisp. It has a beautiful feel about it. And I'm just walking around the backyard here, and I'm just thinking about the explosion we've had within our business, within our Protection Through Gold organisation, over the last 9 or 10 months. And you know, over that period, we've managed to put together a team of over 15,000 people. Now that sounds like a you know, like a super effort, and you know, I guess in human terms, and if you were doing it personally, that would be a super effort. But it doesn't happen just with one person alone. It does happen with a very clear goal in mind. But what it does require is leaders all pulling in the same direction. It requires a team all pulling in the same direction. And we have the most formidable team within our Protection Through Gold organisation who are committed to pulling in that same direction. We have a wonderful team of online entrepreneurs who have made a decision to get to their goal, whatever it takes. Now, there's a couple of standouts and within that organisation, and I'm very reticent to actually mention names because you know, I don't want to do that at the expense of other people who are going through their growth curve. But I do need to mention some people in particular who have picked up the baton and absolutely run with it, and who strive towards their goals, and they are relentless in pursuing their goals. And one of those guys, and I do need to mention his name because he has affected me so personally with how committed he is to this program, is a guy called Felix Lee. Now, Felix is a guy that I have known for at least a couple of years. He lives down in Sydney, in New South Wales in Australia. And, you know, he wasn't born in Australia. He was born over in Indonesia, you know. So he's got some cultural barriers, and he had some language barriers that he had to overcome in Australia to really make it in anything. He comes from the finance industry. He's made a commitment to be successful in that industry, and he has been. And he is becoming one of the most successful leaders we're seeing within our Protection Through Gold team. And one of the reasons is that Felix is a goal setter. And when Felix sets a goal, he is so dogged in his pursuit of that goal. It's almost embarrassing for me to mention, because, you know, I probably aren't as dogged in my pursuit of my goals as what he is. And the amazing thing is that in the next month and a half, Felix will have an organisation of his own of over 5,000 people. Now, he got started just 9 months ago, like we did, and he is an absolute powerhouse, a great leader to his guys. He's a great example of what it takes. He's a great example of a guy who sets a goal and then fixes his eyes on that goal and does what it takes to hit that goal. He's got what I call the eye of the tiger. He's got that intestinal fortitude, you know, something that comes from deep down here to achieve those things. So if you're looking at this video and you're wondering, you know, should I get involved with Felix? I don't really know Felix. Well, let me tell you that Felix will take you where you want to go. He'll take you places you never dreamed possible. And he will help you become successful, because for him to become successful, you need to become successful. Okay, so grab his hand and take him. I mean, he's already doing it anyway. Okay, so you might as well jump on the train. The train's leaving, jump on it or watch it go. Okay, the train is the Felix Lee train. Jump on that Felix Lee train because it will take you where you want to go. I personally endorse what Felix is doing, and I congratulate you, Felix, on the incredible job you do as a leader within this organisation. You know, I wish I could just copy and paste you 100 times, no, 1,000 times, because the world would be a better place with so many more leaders like you. So if you're watching this video, just hook up with Felix. And look, I'm jealous. I shouldn't say that. Well, I'm jealous of some of the skill sets that Felix has, because there's so much that I can learn from him. And he's just a wonderful guy. Hook up with him, link arms with him. And you know what? I'll hope to meet you in person at some point soon. Okay? Take care then. Bye-bye.